That's what elections are about the division of power. That's what it is about. And because of that, these agreements, in fact, do the opposite of what Honorable Mutuse is saying they did. He says they cause disunity. In fact, there are sources of unity when the diverse sectors of the Kenyan society can get together. For example, Kenya Kwanza, I think, had 16 or so parties. Azimio had 25. The different characteristics of Kenyan society are captured in all those parties. That's what coalition building is all about. And it not only works at national level, even at the devolved level, we have what are called negotiated democracy agreements, like these ones, which take into account clans and that sort of thing. Now, my learned friend, my good and learned friend, Mr. Sifuna, asked a question about what happens to the others who are not mentioned in these agreements. We have a practical example. Members of his party, ODM, are now in government. The party, the contracts left room for accommodation. My good friend,
order. You cannot raise a point of order on the council. You cannot. Council, you have 3 minutes to conclude.
Thank you. I just wanted to set the point that the agreements were dynamic, that politics is dynamic, that these things have a way of settling themselves, and they do. The next point I wish to say, I cannot say, I think he asked me the question about, for example, the constitution requiring PSs and others to be advertised. I cannot speak to how Kenya Kwanza intended to implement that, but like I've demonstrated, it was implemented. They found a way to do it. I don't know how they did it, but we're just speaking to what they did. Honorable Stuart Mazayo asked a question about Chakula Kikiva. You will note that a lot of the videos that were played here today were made in Nandi or in Kericho. There was a very specific reason for that, and the Deputy President himself will be addressing that question today. The only other thing I can tell you about those videos is that whenever the Deputy President raises that question, either in Nandi or in Kericho, he is cheered wildly. It is a very popular issue in those two counties. Finally, I think to a question that was asked about how Honorable Mutuse and others would feel,